Now, I understand that some of you are not willing to or can't take HRT, or you can't go on the birth control pill. It's just not for you, putting hormones into your body. However, the one thing you still need to do if you're in perimenopause or menopause is take vaginal estrogen. Please, ladies, out of all the research I've done, and I've done a lot, I've read over 10 books on perimenopause and hormones, and I've also watched hundreds, if not thousands, of YouTube videos by various doctors here on YouTube, all about perimenopause and menopause. The one thing that we must do is replace our vaginal estrogen that we lose at menopause. And I've seen this firsthand in my mother. So what happened was she went off her HRT pills when she started doing keto. But a few years after that, she started suffering with bladder problems where incontinence basically. And the doctor prescribed her vaginal estrogen tablets. And that has worked wonders. And what I've since come to learn is that vaginal estrogen obviously feeds our vagina the estrogen that it needs, but it also has an impact on our bladder. And so there's something called genitourinary symptoms, which come along with menopause when we lose our estrogen. And at the worst case scenario, if you don't replace the estrogen in your vagina, the tissues get so thin that they bleed and break up and scar, and they can actually fuse together. So literally, your vagina can fuse itself shut. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to happen to every woman. This is probably something quite extreme, but I did read about it in the Menopause Manifesto, an excellent book if you want to read a book on menopause. There are so many books. I will do a video on books and YouTube doctors that you can read and listen to and watch right here on YouTube. However, the one thing every woman needs to know about is vaginal estrogen. It comes in creams and tablets, and it's safe. Even if you are a breast cancer survivor or you have a breast cancer gene and you are worried about that, even though that has been debunked, all the latest sort of science doctors that I've watched debunk the link between estrogen and breast cancer. But some women are still concerned, and I get that. And sometimes it's just not for you. You just don't want to be on exogenous hormones. So I understand that. But vaginal estrogen doesn't travel throughout your whole body. The dose is just, it stays local, and it's a very small dose, and it's completely 100% safe. And so I would say, just for the health of your tissues down there, not even sexual health, although it does help with all of that as well. So it helps everything down there function, and it also helps prevent UTIs, urinary tract infections. It helps prevent all the things that can go wrong down there. So ladies, keep the tissue down there healthy, plump. It also affects the pH balance of your vagina. So the pH balance gets thrown off. I don't know which way it goes, whether it goes too high or too low. But when we no longer produce estrogen, then the pH is off, and that's why we get recurring UTIs, vaginal infections, and also bladder problems and incontinence problems, because all that surrounding tissue becomes lax and loose. It's not something any of us want. It's something every woman should know about. Please send this video to any lady over 45 who you think may need it. Let's help all women everywhere, and let's just keep the conversation around menopause and perimenopause going. So remember, ladies, vaginal estrogen is your friend. If you are on whole body systemic estrogen like HRT or the birth control pill, then you don't need extra vaginal estrogen unless you just want it for extra, extra tissue support, plumpness, moistness down there. So it's an option as well. You can use both, but there is no need. But if you are not on HRT, definitely consider using vaginal estrogen. I hope this video helps. I will see you in the next video. Bye.